Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to SkyFactory 2.5. Last time we were working on the building for the auto wither killing. We've had a change in plans. I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing, and I'm going to tell you why we're doing it. And we're going to get started on that in just a little bit. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Change in plans. We are still going to be working on the auto wither killing, but, well, we've run into some difficulties, and so I've had to go back to the drawing board. But before I get into the why, I'm going to get into the how. Okay, so I had to go back to the drawing board, and I went back and watched Brink the Gamer. He's no longer producing YouTube videos, but he still has his videos on YouTube, so I was able to go back and kind of see what he was working on. So we're going to go the route, instead of Steve's Factory Manager, which I really wanted to do, we're going to go the route of a bit of thermal expansion. So we're going to grab some autonomous activators. I've got 3 set up right there. Those are going to be for the skulls. And then what we're going to do is grab some of these block placers from Mine Factory Reloaded. That's going to be for the soul sand. And then we're going to be using some servos here. I've got a couple of those. And then what we need to do is go down to the machine layer. Is this one? No. A little bit further. Yes, here we go. And so I'm going to load up. Actually, I've got what I need in here. And this is the materials that we're going to be using, plus the test subject. So we're going to empty the destabilized redstone into here, change this to fill, and we're going to put in the item ducts like so. That should give me, yeah, okay. That's what we need. And I think, yeah, I got rid of the elevator block. But I've got my staff of traveling, so we can go to the wither killer. Yes, I have cleared this entire thing out. The reason why we will get to in just a moment. But let's grab some of these items. We're going to need to rebuild our wither killing station. We can put this up, and then we'll have to go outside of this box for just a little bit. But I know for sure what I want is the translocation plate. We're going to build this thing, build the wither right here in the center. And so we'll get out, we'll need this, and we'll go from there. Okay, so like we've done before, we're going to do like that. No, okay. There we go. Okay, and then let's see, we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go 7 and see how that does. And that should get us the amount that we need. I was not ready for a proper test there. Good. Okay, that's what we want, because around here we're going to build the chamber like this. See that? We're going to leave a little spot right in the center. We're going to build it like that to minimize the potential problems from the wither. Okay, so we're going to make sure we cover the corners. It's something I discovered in testing. And we'll just do this. He needs what? A 3 high section. So we'll come in like this. It is a bit overkill, but we do have a cow that makes dark steel. So it should not be a problem for producing this in the future. All right, now as I start the building process, let's just have a chat about why we're doing what we're doing. Okay, so yeah, I actually recorded this episode once already, and you may be wondering, well, why aren't you showing it? Well, it was to be perfectly honest, it was absolutely boring. It was boring. I had promised to, or before, in the past, what I've done with Steve's Factory Manager type stuff is I have gone through and done the programming off camera, and then what I've done is come back and brought you in to explain the flowchart. And I've had a number of comments lately about, well, why didn't you show how to program this thing? And the reason why is that it is absolutely boring. It really is. And I mean, I try as much as possible to bring you in for what I'm doing. I really enjoy programming the things, but I've got to be honest, it is boring. Boring. We're going to need more of this reinforced obsidian. So let's just craft a bunch up. Maybe we'll do a full stack. That should be enough. Hopefully I have... Oh, dark steel. Missing 263. Farms. Let's come over to the cattle. How much dark steel do we have in here? 5. That's not going to be enough. Okay, so we'll just have to make do for now. We'll go to the wither killer. Yeah. We've got this much. 4. Okay. And maybe we'll take that down 1. Oh, I know. Cost saving measure. What we can do is take out this in the middle here. So as long as you leave just enough for the guy to not throw any of the bombs out, you should be fine. And this is really just a security measure. We don't have to do this particular thing. And then for the corners, we'll knock those out as well. Probably should have used something like cobblestone in the corners. And yeah, anyway, so I recorded the entire episode of me programming that thing. And yeah, it was 30 minutes, and we programmed the thing, and it was boring. And not only that, we got to the end, and I'm going to tell you something. We're missing a block or a mod that I had kind of been expecting. And what mod might that be? Well, that is the Steve's Add-Ons Mod. And it's not by the same guy that does Steve's Factory Manager. It's by a guy that saw some potential issues in Steve's Factory Manager, and he decided to write a mod to cover some of the deficiencies. One of those is a delay trigger. So we've got a loop that we have to make, and that builds the body and then builds the skulls, and you have to put a delay trigger on to go between them. And the reason why... Oh, wrong way. Mine Factory reloaded. There we go. Okay. So let's just come around this way, and we'll get it the correct way right now. Okay. So you have to do a delay, because if you don't, you'll end up putting the skulls in the wrong spot. It's just the way Steve's Factory Manager works. And that is slightly problematic because, well, I just needed it. I needed that delay gate, or the delay trigger. And so I got to the end, and I was getting ready to put in the delay trigger, and I find there is no delay trigger. Now, let me tell you a little secret. I have been planning this entire series around using that delay trigger. I did not plan on doing that, though. And the reason why is that I really wanted to use Steve's Factory Manager to do Awakened Draconium automation. And I'm not going to be able to. And that really stinks, honestly. So when I got to that point, I seriously thought, I seriously considered quitting the entire series. Now that might seem odd to you, but yeah, because the entire point of this whole series was based around me, is that the right stuff? Fluctuating. Okay, in my test world, I did dense fluctuating. I think that should be fine though. And then what we'll do, I based my entire series around doing the Awakened Draconium by Steve's Factory Manager, and we can't do it, which is, it's a bit of a bummer. And yeah, so I was not very happy at all about that, and I seriously considered quitting because I could not do what I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. And yeah, so anyway, I seriously thought about rage quitting the series. And I took a step back, thought about it a little bit more, and I came to the conclusion, life is not like that. There's sometimes you can't always get what you want. You ever heard that song? Yeah. You can't always get what you want. And if I was to do that here, then I would not be showing a good example. So yeah. Anyway, I went back to the drawing board, found another way of doing this, and hopefully this works. Now, we shall see. We shall see. It may not work, but you never know. You never know. What do we need now? We need to kill the wither. We're going to do that back behind this one, and we'll put, yeah. So I moved all my project stuff. No more Steve's Factory Manager. We're done with Steve's Factory Manager for now. We'll see if we can use it in other instances, but I think our time with that is done. We'll come in here, grab a tesseract. We'll just throw, it should just be energy. Yeah, so I wouldn't be showing you a good example if I just quit because I did not get my way the way I wanted it. So we're going to progress past this and yeah, hopefully learn something in the process. Now, what's our next order of business? We need to get together our ME stuff, quantum ring, this, and we'll go with that. And cable clusters we don't need. Oh, more reinforced obsidian. Good. And we'll come back with the fan in a little bit. Hopefully we don't have any issues there, but we shall see. No more Steve's Factory Manager. That can go bye-bye. All right. Now, what are we doing? Okay, so we've got this chest. It's hooked up to some fluctuating item ducts, and I've got resonant servos on there, probably because they're fastest. Yeah, and we've got it set to whitelist. We're just going to be pulling wither skeleton skulls out of this top one. We're going to pull one at a time. We've got it on round robin, and we're going to be pulling the soul sand out of this one, whitelisted, round robin, just one at a time. And that should be good to go. And we've got the fluctuating item ducts also happen to transmit RF, so we should see, full RF there. No energy there. Why no energy there? Oh. I see. We need one more. Can we do energy conduit? Let's go back to this guy. Energy. Let's see if we can get some energy conduit here. Ender energy. Yeah. Let's try that. Does that work? Yes. Okay. And now we should have, yeah. Okay, well that's doing decently. All right, so we've got plenty of energy there, and now it's time to set back up our ME system, our fake ME system. And it's had issues in the past with getting blown up, say by the explosion from our wither friend. So I really don't want that to happen. So we'll try and keep it as contained over here as possible. And then what we do, okay, it's got power. Good to go. All right, now what we can do is bring in the interface, like, not there. Yep, so this is kind of what we're going to be doing now. So we'll hopefully have something similar working here in just a little bit. We'll put the crafting thing there. Okay, and then we can put our pattern there. Okay, and so that means we should be able to grab those items. What I want to do is put a vacuum hopper here, and then just outside, what I need to do is come back off of the center a little bit. We're going to come back with some cobble. We're going to put a fan. And let's see, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need to put the fan like right here. Okay. Yeah, that should be good. And then I've got to get a, what is it? A lever. So we'll do that. Grab a lever, just one, and we'll pop that on there. And that should be pushing any items towards. Let's just throw that. Yeah, okay. So that went in, but I've got my magnet kind of throwing things off. So let's do this, and then we'll just chuck a piece of cobble. Okay, so that works. Hopefully the fan doesn't get blown up by the wither when it explodes. But yeah, we'll see once that actually happens. And hopefully the vacuum hopper also does not get blown up by the wither when it explodes. And then what we need to do is get some item conduit. And we'll come like that. And we have to send that into back into this thing. Okay. So sorry for the I'm trying to do this thing on camera with you, and I think this is a lot better than actually doing a Steve's Factory Manager program on camera with you. And you know, you might think differently. Who knows? Who knows? Let me know. Would you have wanted to see me program Steve's Factory Manager on camera? I honestly don't think it would have been very compelling. So that's just me, perhaps. But yeah, you never know. So anyway, this is going to be insert, and then what we're going to do here is on the top, we're going to put an item. Can we not? You're kidding me. So what we need to do is maybe grab a chest. Let's see if we can do that. Not what I wanted to do. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, so we'll grab a chest and put that here like so. Okay. And that should be extract. There should be an item there, and extract, always active. And then we want to do here on the side, we're going to do one like that, and we're going to send that into our ender tank so that we can grab the XP from this guy as well. So we've got power right there. We've got power right there. And now what we need to do, just real quick, we're going to put 4 and 3. Okay, something is not working. Something, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what just happened there. So something was really odd. What in the world? Okay, so it's just a little flight bug or something? Who knows? Anyway, did we get... No. So this is not working. Why? Why are you not working? Oh, silly me. Let's do ignored and ignored. Did it not place? How many did we have in there? We did 4, right? Did you see me put 4 in there? Does one of these have an extra piece? Let's try that. It's not coming out of that front one. Why? Why? Okay, you know what I need to do? I need... Oh, I see. I see. Let's just do that. Okay. And that. And why? Oh, you know what? I do need that, but I don't need the ME interface. Okay. So let's try Soul Sand. It's still not going to work. Okay, I need to do some testing off camera. I'll bring you back once I've figured out what exactly is going on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. And let's see, the item duct up here was pointed into our Tesseract. And then down here was pointed into the interface. We'll see if we get this correct this time. So we're going to try 4 there. Okay. And then let's see if that placed correctly. Yes, it did. And then we're going to put 3 in here. Okay. And he should be in there. And let's see what it does to the overall system. Okay, so I got the XP. And it looks like the fan is still going. That's a good thing. All right, and so what I failed to do is check the nether star. Okay, so we've got 8 now. What we're going to do is we're going to try crafting 1. You ready? Let's see, does that work? No, it is not. It is not working. So we'll cancel that. We need... let's see. What do we need to do? One, I need to clean up the area. So let me clean that up. Let me clean up that mess. And then what we'll do is try something a little different. All right? Back in a bit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to try and do is something I've seen elsewhere. We're going to split out the soul sand like this, and then we're going to put the wither skeleton skulls down here just to make sure that they go into, or attempt to ensure that they go into the crafting grid, or the chest that it's attached to. We will see. And what we can do down here is find the interface that's attached to an iron chest. Yep. We should be able to put that right like so. And we'll grab our thing here and we can go up. We'll go to this encoded pattern. Okay, so it's got that. Yeah, something else. Little skip there. Okay, I see the problem. We're going to put some lighting down so that we don't have any problems with spawns. We got one back there. Okay, so let's try this once again. We're going to see if we can, in fact, craft another star. And if not, I will have to go off and do a little bit more research. Okay, it's not working. So the problem is the bottom block placer is putting its soul sand in first. And because of that, what's happening is the autonomous activator is saying, hey, there's a block somewhere close by. I can place this skull. Anyway, I've got to go do some research on that. I will bring you back once I've figured that out. All right? I have done some testing off camera, and I don't know what happened. I didn't change anything, but if we just go ahead and put this in, like so, take a look, it built him. just fine. I don't get it. Maybe it's just that I relogged and that affected something. Who knows? I honestly don't know. But what we can do is we can come in here. We're going to go pull this nether star out. So we got 14 in our inventory, none in the system. And we're going to sit here and craft. You know what? I need to put all of this back in the system. Okay, now let's try. Let's do a couple, okay? Go like so. Okay, it built that one. And builds that one. And there we go. Then we get 2 in a row. Now, it is going to be rather loud in my ears. Hopefully, I can take care of that off camera or in post-processing. And there we go. So now we have automated withers, which is pretty cool. That's going to come in handy for the awakened stuff that we're going to be building very soon. Anyway, let's take a quick screenshot of this whole setup. Maybe we can get a picture of this. Let's do, okay. Yeah, so we've got automated withers coming in. All right, so we got 3 going at one time. That's going to be rather loud. I don't really want to deal with those right now. There we go. Okay, all of them are done. Now, between the last episode and this one, we have actually updated to the latest version of the pack, and supposedly Bacon Donut has added some stuff for RF tools, some achievements. Let's see. Let's just come through here. We've got the Stone Age, Age of Exploration, hatch a dragon egg and train it. Okay, passively created or crafted, passively cooled reactor. Nothing on the reactors yet. Still not going to do, I'm going to stay away from Thaumcraft and Witchery. Let's see. Nothing there. We have done wither killing. And so that means we can actually get into this stuff very soon. We still need to work on RF tools. No, maybe it's that we need a new achievement book. Let's see if can we craft one? I wonder if that shows up. It said that there are some achievements for RF tools. Can we craft this thing? Yeah, let's see if we can go get a new one. Do we have purple dye? Purple dye, come on. You know what? We can just check real quick. Yes, the dye seeds come in handy. Let's grab that and take a look at achievements. Let's see if it's changed in just existing ones. No, nothing there. Yeah, the changelog said that there was something related to RF tools achievements. Maybe it's in here. I don't know. So we already had those. I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe it's that that thing is bugged. Who knows? But hey, we've got automatically killed withers on the system. Yes, we went through a couple of renditions of it, and I'm sorry for not bringing you along for Steve's Factory Manager programming. I am not going to do that in the future either. So for those that might come along after the fact to see how to program Steve's Factory Manager, I'm not going to do it in a Let's Play. I might do it in a tutorial, but we're not going to do it here. Do let me know what you think about that. I just don't think it creates compelling content. And so I'd rather just do it off camera, go through all the hemming and hawing to get through it, and then explain what I did after the fact. Hopefully shorter than I did in FTB Infinity Evolved, but you know, whatever. I don't know. But anyway, we have accomplished what we set out to accomplish in this episode. And hey, we've got automated nether stars, which is pretty cool. Next up, its next long-term project is the Awakened Draconium. We've got to get through RF tools first, so that's what we're going to be working on next episode. So Until then, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, a like is always appreciated. And if you haven't done so already, think about subscribing so you're up to date on all the crazy stuff that we happen to be doing around our map here. And yeah, RF Tools next time. So until then, take care. Bye-bye.